Hi everyone, let's start next part of the chapter atoms and molecules. Today we'll be studying how to write a chemical formula. When the composition of a compound is represented symbolically, then it is called chemical formula of the compound. And for writing a chemical formula, we should know the symbols and the combining capacity, which is also called valency of the elements. This table is showing symbol of some of the ions and the valency. Sodium has 1 valency here, potassium has 1, magnesium has 2 valency, calcium has 2, aluminium has 3. Some of the elements shows more than 1 valency and I have specified here. Like iron has 2 valency here, iron has 3 valency here. Now there are some rules for writing chemical formula and these will become more clear to you when we'll do examples. The valency or the charges on the ion must be balanced. When a compound consists of a metal and a non-metal, the symbol of the metal is written first. Means symbol of the metal is written on the left hand side. In compounds formed with polyatomic ions, the ion is enclosed in a bracket before writing the number to indicate the ratio. If the number of polyatomic ion is 1, then bracket is not required. Let's begin with the formula of simple compounds, means binary compounds. The compounds made up of two different elements, like hydrogen chloride, hydrogen and chloride. For writing a chemical formula, we first write the constituent elements and their valencies, and then we cross over the valencies of combining atoms. So first, let's write the symbol of constituent elements, hydrogen and chloride. So symbols will be hydrogen and chloride, means chlorine. H means hydrogen and chlorine, Cl means chlorine. Then we write down the valencies. Valency of hydrogen is 1 and chlorine is also 1. Now cross over the valencies like this and like this. These are the valencies. The valency you can see in the table we have seen before. Now the formula. H1Cl1. No need to write 1 means there is no need of writing any subscript if subscript is 1. So the formula will be HCl. Similarly, the formula of hydrogen sulfide can be written. First, we will write the symbols of hydrogen and sulfur, then valencies of hydrogen and sulfur, then we'll cross over the valencies and the formula will be H2S1. No need to write 1, so H2S will be the formula. Now carbon tetrachloride. Symbols of the constituent elements will be C for carbon and Cl for chlorine. Now valencies. Carbon has valency 4 and chloride has 1. Now formula will be cross over the valencies CCl4. Magnesium chloride. So first write the symbols. Mg for magnesium and Cl for chlorine. Now the charge. Charge is +2 over magnesium and -1 on chlorine. So formula will be crossover MgCl2. Don't get confused when we are writing charge here. Actually, valency is combining capacity, which is always positive. So, we don't write any sign here. But when we are writing charge, means partial charge develop. Here we are talking about oxidation state, and no need to go into so deep. Just remember, when we are talking about charge, we have to specify signs, whether the ion is positively charged or negatively charged. Ion means charged species. If the charge is positive, then we call the ion is cation, and if the charge is negative, then the ion is called anion. Similarly, for aluminium oxide, first let's write the symbols. Aluminium and oxide means oxygen ion is present here. So symbols will be aluminium and oxygen. Charge, you can see the charge in table as shown you. So charges are 3 plus and 2 minus. So the formula will be, cross over these, Al2O3. Next example is calcium oxide. Okay, let's see the symbols first. Calcium means Ca. Oxide means oxygen. Then charges, you can see the charges in table. Calcium has 2 positive and oxide 2 negative. Calcium have 2 plus charge, oxygen has 2 minus charge here. So formula will be, cross over the charges, Ca2 and O2. Here both the subscripts are same, so we can simply write CaO, because both the subscripts are same here. 2 positive nullifies the 2 negative. Similarly, for sodium nitrates, symbols of the constituent elements are Na for sodium and NO3 for nitrate. The charges are +1 and -1. So the formula on crossover will be NaNO3. Calcium hydroxide. Let's write the symbols first. Ca for calcium, OH for hydroxide. Then charges 2 plus and 1 minus. Then formula. Here write down the calcium first. Then here 2 hydroxyl groups are attached to one calcium atom. So 2 will be subscript of both atoms, O and H. That's why we'll write OH in bracket and then subscript 2. Next example is sodium carbonate. Symbols: Na for sodium and CO3 for carbonate. Now charges: +1 for sodium, -2 for carbonate. Formula will be, cross over these, formula will be Na2. Here CO, I know you'll write CO3 whole 1, but no need to write 1, so we can write it Na2CO3. In the same way, we can write the formula for ammonium sulfate. Symbols are Ammonium means NH4 sulfate charge +1 -2. So the formula will be, cross over these, NH4. Here 2 ammonium ions are attached to one sulfate ion, so NH4 whole twice SO4. Thanks for watching.